everyone, it's Monika from BM Magazine. I want to talk today about dreams and achieving dreams and actually life in general, which just seems to be my favourite topic. I listened to something that I shared on Facebook with all of you. It's from Fearless Motivation. This guy talks about being the point of dying, and he talks about how if all your dreams on your deathbed came to you and said you were the only one that could have given us life, but because you didn't, now we must die with you forever. So it really got me thinking, how many things do we have in life that we want to do, big things that you want to achieve, and then we always put them off, or we're too afraid to try. And it's so important that we don't get caught up making a living and forget to make a life, which is so popular. Obviously, for people say this all the time, but if you think about it, if you were on your deathbed, would you think to yourself that you've achieved everything that you wanted to achieve? Would you think, actually, I've completed my life, I tried different things, I failed at different things, but I've succeeded at some and I really enjoyed the journey? Or is it going to be more, I actually just went from month to month and tried to go by, from the first to the first, and I never really tried anything else. I just kind of settled for things. So it's all about having dreams and huge goals, and sometimes you don't really know how you're going to achieve them. I mean, in The Secret, you've got people talking about the fact that it's like a car at night. You only have the flashlight and then you see sort of a meter or 2 meters ahead of you. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get where you're going. The fact that you only see a bit of the road doesn't actually mean that you will not get where you need to go. So it's about taking that step. It's about going on that journey. It's about trying these things that you want to do. And even if you don't know how you're going to get there, but you have this burning desire to do something, just try it. Just take the first step. No one says it's going to be easy, and sometimes you'll get your setbacks. But if you wake up every now and again, or you wake up at night and think to yourself, actually, this is what I wanted to do and I still haven't done it, maybe this is the time to do it. Because we all think that we're invincible. We all think that we're going to be here absolutely forever, and I really hope so. But there's times where you need to think, actually, is this the time now for me to win this life? To actually do something for myself, not for my employer, not for my family, not for anyone else, for you to feel at the end of that, actually, this is me, this is at my core. I nearly gave up on something recently because I thought it was a lot of hassle. So I always dreamt about having a horse, always, all my life. I absolutely adored horse riding. I always wanted to have a horse. So 22 years later, so I've waited 22 years for this to happen. So 22 years later, I bought my first horse. It was absolutely amazing. It was just like this fairy tale. It was the best horse. Everything was just absolutely perfect. And then 4 months later, I found out I was pregnant. And my dream just came down, crashing down. I was obviously self-employed for about 3 months. I had my horse and then I was pregnant. So I just thought, oh my God. So one, my dream was to always be my own boss. 2 was my horse. So my two huge dreams came true. And then this amazing thing happened, the pregnancy, but it was just such a wrong timing for my dreams. So then I thought, what can I do? So we had a few options. I could have gone back to work and obviously tried to hide the pregnancy and then go on maternity. I could have sold my horse, which I was so close to doing because I just didn't know, or didn't see a way out. I didn't know how the heck I'm gonna manage all this. And thanks to loads of amazing people around me, and thanks to the support of my partner, thanks to everyone out there, and I think, the universe was kind of shining on me, I've managed to keep my horse, keep my business, make it prosperous. And my horse now is on a loan, someone's got him who looks after him, absolutely adores him, where I get to sort of see him and ride him as often as I can. So I mean, and I have my baby who's absolutely fine and he's not neglected time-wise. So all those things are there. But what I wanted to mention is when I had my horse and this ideal came true, and I had him, and it was just absolutely amazing. What I didn't realise is the work that will actually be included in having him. So this dream sometimes is so perfect that you think to yourself, that's all I need, you know, that's all I need, this will sustain me forever. But what we don't sometimes realise is that the dream is not the whole thing. You have to continue working to keep up this dream. So if your dream is to have your own business, that doesn't mean that as soon as you start your business, you're finished, you're done, you kind of tick, I'm done. You can tick it off as your goal, but you still have to work for it. So I could tick off having a horse, but that doesn't mean that I didn't have to go and groom him, go and ride him, go and feed him, go and struggle with all the things that horsey people struggle with. So you have to, this is absolutely by no means to put you off dreaming, just be realistic, go for it, but don't back off when things get hard, because once you pass that hard bit, there is the sunshine and rainbows on the other side. So make sure you just carry on and keep going. And if you feel inside that it's your right direction, just keep doing it. If sometimes things don't work, and it does happen where things just don't work, maybe it's time to reevaluate things, rethink things, to actually look at your life and think, is this still me? Is this still what I want to do? Because what was great for you 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whenever, a month ago, might actually not be what's right for you now. So sometimes the universe has this way of showing you things that sometimes, you know, it was good for you then, but it might not be good for you now. So it might have taught you something back then, but now you need to concentrate on something different. So listen to the cues from the world. But if you feel that you want something and you know in your head that you are going to be so happy with having it, then go for it. Absolutely go for it. Don't take no for an answer. Go through the obstacles. Surround yourself with people that are sort of like-minded, that will support you, that will keep pushing you forward. And I was talking about this in a different video, leveling up, to make sure that you always push yourself and push the others around you to get better, to become more, because that's the only way we're going to develop, that's the only way we're going to level up, that's the only way we're going to teach our kids how to achieve goals, how to get better, how to improve our lives. And that's the key for me anyway. That is the key to grow, and that's what we need to do. So for today, I think that's absolutely enough. If you want to have sort of any topics that you want me to talk about, or if you have any articles that you want to share with me, please drop me a message. I absolutely appreciate every single one of you. It's amazing. This journey is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad you're taking it with me. I hope these help, and please don't ever settle. Go for it. You've got it. I'm sure you can do whatever you put your mind to. So thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.